Sorry, I had to I'll turn it up a little bit on my end. So excited! I've had this game for not had it, but I've been watching it for a while. So I am excited. Oh.
Dr. Watson, would you kindly close the door behind you so that we can limit the price of your carelessness to merely hours of work rather than days?
My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan. Are those my surgical needles?
I ran out of tacks and the matter required immediate attention.
Was that my supper?
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
I set it aside for this evening.
And for that I am grateful.
Is that my bed?
Watson, since you've proven yourself a master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question? Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers. They are the key to everything. The newsboy is usually reliable.
Medically speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep. In a bed. Your papers are here, on the table.
Let us see what the postman brought today.
Enter the game. Use WAS to move around, press to interact, and L to skip. Okay. I don't want to talk to Watson yet. What are we looking at? Nothing? I'm not gonna say anything? Okay. Secrets? You just want me to talk to Watson?
This
okay.
mess is getting out of hand. What will the landlady think?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, here we go. To move, rotate, inspect. Oh, Jesus. London Advertiser, September 28th, 1882. Tension between England. Oh god, I'm probably not going to read all this. I apologize. There's so much. Chief among the scandals was the embarrassment of the British diplomatic corps. I'm sure. Hopefully this isn't. Am I going down? Am I clicking? Nope, just escape.
Local gossip, all of it uninteresting.
Indeed it is. What's this? Oh god, that's not what I expect. Oh, Jesus. How do I rotate it? Rotate.
Your order from Barnes' bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Barnes insists on delivering the books to our door, even though we could easily walk to his shop. That's good service.
And a letter. Do it slowly. There we go.
Another letter from Werner. I never reply, but they keep coming. I don't see the Strand. Where is it?
Pardon me?
I am on the precipice of uncovering a pattern of crime across London spanning many months and involving many men. The missing paper cannot be a coincidence.
That's preposterous.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Well, life used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it. But in lieu of the Strand, perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing. I have just returned from a patient of mine, Captain Stemwick, who...
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
Why did he seem so shocked that he threw away the newspaper? The Strand is missing. Oh no. Am I leaving? Yep. Hey. Okay. Oh, he has a monsteria. It's raining today. Why not dress in something more appropriate for the weather? Open the casebook with C. Navigate to the wardrobe tab. Okay, sure. Tab? Oh my god, so you have a lot of outfits. What do we want him to look like? What is this? Oh, office casual. Fashionable waistcoat. This is kind of cute. Maybe I was like, nah. Windcoat, nah. Oh, I like this one. I'm pretty sure that's what he's already wearing. Oh, I can give him a top hat. No, I like him without him. Didn't know this game would be customizable. Oh my god, you can give him a beard. What the fuck? What is with this game? Why is he fake bruises? You just see the other guy. Oh, it's makeup and stuff. Okay, cool. What's this? Oh, it's Watson! We can dress him up. Let's give you a dapper little... Yeah. Sweet. Okay. He's got his little glasses. Secrets? Actually, let's get that off my screen. There we go. Yeah, Watson, looking
The
good.
dustbin is yours for the digging, Mr. Holmes.
You're in the way, though. Thank you.
Don't look at me. If you want the newspaper, you'll have to get your hands dirty.
Is this it? Yep. Alrighty. What are we looking at? What is this? Is it a quill?
A cactus spine. If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool.
Oh, wow, you jumped like 3 notches of severity there.
A cactus spine.
Yes, I know.
If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool.
You know what? I never really thought of using a cactus spine as a poison tool, but you know what?
You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil. See, Watson? The conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Poison? You? That's madness.
Who would ever want to poison Sherlock
Get the
Holmes?
Strand! Get your copy of the Strand here!
Sure.
Sorry, Mr. Holmes. I just sold my last paper.
But you just...
Blast. Then why are you still here?
Boss pays by the hour. No sense in returning early.
Good lad. What happened to my newspaper? What was today's? What happened to my newspaper? Nah.
Any breaking news today?
The dock accident. It's the talk of the town.
Yes. Besides the tripe on the front page, anything about burglaries?
I'm not sure, sir.
You're useless. What happened to my newspaper?
You're a bright child. I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then tell me, did you notice anyone suspicious at my door this morning?
Like the man with your newspaper?
Precisely. What do you know?
I know the value
Sherlock
of a shilling.
Holmes is looking good with
Dr.
his little
Watson.
glasses.
Cool, now I can take the day off.
Cool. What did he do to the paper? Tell me about the man at the doorstep. Where was he headed? Tell me about the man
Can you
at the door.
describe the man you saw?
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
Never heard of a well-read assassin.
Looks can deceive. Hence the appeal of disguises.
Where was he heading?
Which way did he go?
Not sure. I was distracted by customers. Sorry.
What did he do to the paper?
Did you see what he was up to?
Nah, not really. I saw him approaching your house, but I had a customer. Then there's a loud bang. I ducked down. Not 'cause I was scared, 'cause I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise. And all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
All right. You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
Thanks, Mr. Holmes. Maybe I could be your eyes and ears. If you have more shillings.
Got a new question in your mind palace. Open the casebook with C, then navigate to the mind palace. Inside,
Get the
select relevant
Strand.
pieces
Get your
of
copy of
evidence
the
to
Strand
deduce
here.
the answer. Okay. This is very much like, oh god, what is it called? Sunken City? Everything on this is the same, or very similar, so I'm guessing it's by the same people. Newsboys, testimony of the young newspaper seller, didn't see much. He noticed a suspicious man approaching the house and then heard a loud noise. He said that the man was kneeling at our doorstep afterwards, but the newsboy lost sight of him due to the customers. Apparently the man was carrying a stack of books. Wasn't Watson talking about a delivery of a book? Did he drop like a... I don't know. What do you say? Watson called it soil, or Holmes said it was soil. Cactus spine potentially poisoned. The missing copy of The Strand was in the bin with the cactus spine stuck in a sheet. Such spines are tricky to remove once embedded in the skin, making it the perfect assassination tool if doused with poison. The rest of the newspaper is damp and dirty with potting soil. So, did he drop a cactus? Watson brought in the morning's post, but the Strand is missing. He disposed of it before entering the building because the page is soiled. There is still a chance of... Oh, that's the one I've just did. Book from Barnes. Yeah, book from Barnes. Among our morning deliveries is a book for Watson. It was from Mr. Barnes, a bookseller who prefers to do deliveries himself. Yeah. Attached to the book, Barnes' business card. Okay, so that's not what I should be doing. Hero on the Strand. This is how I do it. Wait, who ruined that? And then... I feel like the cactus spine has really nothing to do with it. The strand is missing? Nope, can't pick that. London, newsboy's testimony. Barnes. Barnes books over on the newspaper. Hey, look at me being a smart cookie. The newsboy said the suspicious man was carrying a stack of books, and this morning Mr. Barnes, the local bookseller, delivered a novel for Mr. Watson. I hacked a spine for assassination. A loud bang. A visit to Mr. Barnes is an order. Why does he think it's an assassination attempt? Okay, I guess I'm done. Mr. Barnes is involved in the scheme. The newsboy said the suspicious man. Okay, yeah, this is what we just read.
Come now, Mr. Holmes. Murder? Yes, Barnes has his quirks, but he also has his scruples.
Not every pawn knows it's
Get the
part of
Strand.
the game.
Get your copy of the Strand here.
Child, can you shush? I'm trying to listen to Watson. You can bin evidence for quick access to the information from your case book. Over. Oh, okay.
Get
Yep.
the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand
Hi,
here.
pony. Do we know where the bookseller is? Do we have a location of the bookseller? Barnes bookseller. Okay, so just around. Wait, did it just say around the corner? Shit. Attachment, which includes the address of his store just around the corner. Okay, just around the corner. Should be is like this around the corner. Farm Fresh. Barnes Bookshop. Where? Oh, there it is. Sweet. Let's go. New books in the store. Charles Dickens, A. M. Gogol, and Edgar Allan Poe. Some fine reads. Is that Watson? Oh my god, you got
Do
me
you even
quick.
have enemies that would want to kill you? Okay, perhaps from Cordona.
From Cordona? What are you talking about, Watson? Hi, sir. Observe. Sure. What am I observing here? He's looking at a book. Bags under the eyes. Effects of overwork. Okay. So what else am I meant to be looking at here? Oh, well, that's right. I can look up. Ink. Newspaper ink. Okay, very presumptuous. Where else am I looking? Can't look at his ass. Damn. What else? Oh god, I can go lower. Jesus. Okay. Oh, there's something down here. What's down here? Leans heavily on his right leg. Okay. Some mighty fine shoes you got here, sir. High heels. Wants to look taller. What? Very presumptuous. Ink, high heels. Okay. Mr. Barnes has developed a limp and has large bags under his eyes as a result of long hours of intense work. He is not very confident and tries to appear taller by wearing heels. My god, that is presumptuous, but alright. It seems unlikely that such a person would be involved in a murder plot, even if the ink on his hand suggests he is the one who soiled the newspaper. Nevertheless, Mr. Barnes could still be a pawn in a pickle plane without his knowledge. He's a fucking workaholic. I think he just tripped over something. Yeah, confirm. I think that's it. Okay.
Mr. Barnes, a word. Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh, okay, bye.
Who goes there?
Sherlock Holmes. Now will you please?
Mr. Holmes. Golly, I did not see you coming.
Would you care to answer some questions for me?
What is he doing in
I
there?
wish I could, but I am deep in the weeds with work. How about we reschedule in a month or two?
Come now, Mr. Barnes. It will only take a moment.
Really deep in the weeds with important things. Well, help yourself to any book. Just take it and pay later. I trust you, Mr. Holmes.
Barnes
Do not
doesn't
tell
seem
me that
like
the
himself.
bookseller is actually trying
Why
to
is he
kill
acting
Sherlock
this
Holmes.
way? You're asking the right questions, Doctor. Let's find a way to coax him out.
Press C to highlight interactive areas in the environment around you. Oh, he's got echolocation. What's this?
The ladder is broken recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
Is that how he got the limp? He fell. Oh, there's a puppy!
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Oh, you're not gonna pat him?
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Disappointing. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Ever exotic plants catalog. Catalog of exotic plants on Barnes counter. The name of the catalog reads Everlasting Plants. Isn't there a flower shop across the road? Anything else? Wait, I can move. I keep forgetting about that. Oh, oh, oh.
Basics of cryptoanalysis. Cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
I got nothing. He's learning a new language. He's learning hieroglyphs. Hieroglyphs? I almost said hippogriffs, so that's not correct. What's this? Yeah, see the flower shop.
The finest view London has to offer.
It could be worse. The power of love, blood and mandrake, and what's that one say? Mystery of Edwin something. Flowers.
In the language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is.
What? Dead flowers on display. Oh. Okay. What else? Watson, got anything?
Barnes has always been a little odd, but this is uncharacteristic even for him.
Well, what about the flower lady? Can I go outside? Okay, I can. She has a dog too!
The weather is dreary, isn't it? To be fair, my flowers could use the rainfall.
Hey, she has a cactus! Is that the cactus that that apparently is going to poison me?
We're looking for a cactus needle in a haystack.
Yeah, I see it.
Spine in a book stack.
It's right here.
No, come on, Watson.
Hey, bud.
Think
There? What's your name?
Lily, I know, not very original.
Her name's Lily.
I should have worn something warmer.
Watson, am I meant to be like... I can see the cactus, and considering how you can see the flowers very easily in the window, I feel like that's important. Just do one more little shift around. Make sure... Oh wait, no, I can do this. Oh, I can talk to the door. Okay, let's go.
Apologies, but I can't hear you. Please
Okay, maybe
come
not.
back later.
Anything else that's interactable? The door... Am I missing something? Yeah, I'm missing one. Okay, any book here that I'm missing? Hang on.
The finest view
okay, that's
London
something I've
has
already
to
clicked on.
offer.
Oh, wait.
An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible.
Yeah, so I was right. He's trying to get someone's attention. The flowers? Maybe a lady. Come on, Watson. Hello, miss. Can I talk to you now?
People don't tend to come out for flowers when it rains.
Okay.
Perhaps I should try selling door to door.
Yes. See? Cactus.
Familiar spine. Is this what I found in my dustbin?
So he... Oh, here we go.
The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something.
Okay.
It must take patience and care to produce a bloom so beautiful.
I imagine so. I merely sell them.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh, here we go.
Encouraging people to stop and smell the roses?
Our national emblem. God save the Queen. Anything tickle your fancy, Mr. Holmes?
Up as a... Sure, let's just stare at her. Her mouth? What's wrong with her mouth? Wearing makeup for beauty or concealment? Who knows? Distant look avoids eye contact or distracted. Her boobie? Ah, her morning brooch. Oh no, I'm as bad as a guy. Morning brooch. Okay, honoring a deceased husband. Ah, that was something that they did back then, isn't it? What about your shoes? Hey, your shoes. Somebody fake shoes. Clean boot. Change shoes upon arrival. Okay. What else? Anything else? Excuse me, puppy. Luxury fabric, unusual for work attire. Okay. So she's mourning, she's working, she's dolled herself up for some reason. Mrs. Fleming wears a mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her dress is made from an expensive fabric that is not suitable for work. Her shoes show no trace of mud. She must have changed them when she arrived. Her eyes constantly dart around the street, seemingly in search for something. Perhaps she is waiting for someone. While Miss Fleming cherishes the memory of her departed husband, she is trying to move on as suggested by her. I guess her attire, but her attire might just be for work. Still grieving. She's still grieving because she has the morning. You know, I'm gonna do ready to move on just because I feel like that's. Across the road, there's the flowers in the window that are on book stands. They're kind of like facing towards her. Morning brooch, blah 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 blah. She waiting for someone. Yeah.
Mrs. Fleming, you look particularly lovely today. Is there a reason?
Does a woman need a reason to look or feel beautiful?
No, but your distant look suggests you seek one man's gaze in particular.
Who told you that?
Nobody. Merely a keen eye and some simple deduction.
Well, I'll kindly ask you to keep your keen eye to yourself, Mr. Holmes.
That's absolutely fair. Provide evidence. Ah yes, here is a list of things of why I think you're trying to find another husband. Roses for sale. Is he gonna say that she's putting roses on display to announce that she's looking for love? The cactus in a cracked pot. See, I don't understand the cactus though. Dead flowers on display.
What do you make of the flowers in Barnes' shop window?
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
Mean anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely, does it not?
Oh, I hope you're right.
Yeah, okay, so she is looking for... So she knows nothing about the dead flowers, but hopes the bouquet is for her. Okay, so she is trying to move on. Roses, cactus, cryptology books at Barnes. Is the bookseller trying to like send her secret messages through things? Like the flowers are to get to her attention or something, and then he's writing little letters. That'd be cute. Roses for sale, I guess.
I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, you know what? That is fair. You are a flower seller. What about the cactus?
One of these things is not like the other.
You know what? I didn't even think about that.
The cactus. Those fearsome spines can prove a dull to remove, and the sap is often toxic.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them.
Can
The
it?
cactus seems comparatively harmless, though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
Your guess is as good
Can
as
rose
mine.
thorns give you
The first time I
tetanus?
saw this cactus
What?
was when I came back from my break.
Claims she doesn't know how the cactus appeared on her display. She went for a break, and when she came back, it was there. Okay. Interesting. The broken ladder. I think that's how Barnes got his limp. Cactus spine potentially poisoned. I still think that's fucking stupid. Fine. Let's ask her about her
I don't know
appearance.
anything
Nope.
about this,
Okay.
sorry.
Cryptology. Exotic plants.
Are you sure you're
Nope.
asking the right person? I'm just a flower seller.
Yeah, but it's your catalog, isn't it? No, I think those are saved for... Cactus spine, newspaper, strand is missing, books from Barnes. I don't think any of these would work. No, he wants me to provide more evidence. What?
I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
Is there a consequence of me like just asking her random questions?
Are you familiar with
there we
Mr.
go.
Barnes?
Yes. No, not really. Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
I know who he is, of course. But we haven't shared much more than a look.
A look?
Yes. Each morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog, and most days I
Is that why
spot
Barnes
Mr.
has a dog
there
now?
with his new puppy.
Yeah.
So we see each other. Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played. He was quiet and seemed unsteady as he approached. But since then, we've never spoken. I often see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face.
Did Barnes get a fucking dog so he can talk to this mourning widow? That sly dog. I'm gonna go confront this man. Let me in. I keep forgetting it's left click, not E. See, he got a puppy. But what's the dog's name? I can't talk to him. Fuck.
I like bookshops. One of the few spots in London where you are shunned for making a racket.
Okay, do I have more to ask? Hang on. What about Z? Okay, no, there's more to her.
Have a look at my flowers. They will not bite, unless you touch their thorns.
Okay. What's the
Didn't
one
you
you
once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Are you making fun of me? Now, let's have a look at my case file. Here we go. Why is Barnes acting so strangely? Because he broke a cactus in front of the house? Why is Barnes acting so strangely? No. Am I missing something? I did it! Is that good? Mr. Barnes isn't like, yeah. I could have told you that, my god, that was a little bit complicated. I really had no idea what I was doing. Barnes displays a bouquet of dead flowers to attract the attention of Mrs. Fleming, a florist. He may hope she will come into his shop and give him watering advice, or it could be simply a symbol of his desperation. Barnes anonymously gifted her a cactus, which he ordered from the catalogue on his counter. You know what, that makes sense. A questionable choice, but for Barnes, a symbol of his eternal love, since the catalogue presents these cacti as immortal. Okay, apparently this is the same cactus he dropped on the Strand outside Baker Street now to hear the full story. Okay, I was following the correct lines, just...
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Do not despair, Mr. Holmes. Even the best of us make mistakes. We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
Oh, okay, so we can go into doors and he'll keep talking. Good. Hi, puppy.
Mr. Barnes, I know what you did, and I know why you did it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from
You're
behind the door.
you're in love with a mourning widow. My paper's around. That's why I
couldn't
came
read
here.
this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines. I know you dropped a cactus on it and then fled.
And a new cactus.
You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift. You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer.
I don't think she even knows she has an
Barnes,
admirer.
it's Dr. Watson. Rest assured we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please come out.
All right, then.
Oh,
So,
poor
you know
guy.
what happened then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward package, heavy too, and when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus and your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your actions were rather disruptive. Your clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the
He
clumsiness of your
With the
romantic
glasses,
gesture.
it makes Sherlock look
Aw,
like an
it's
anime
true.
character a little bit.
I am useless with this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
This really isn't my area. I know what to do. Yes, let's play matchmaker, Sherlock. Let's
As
do it.
in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the abstruse signals and anonymous gifts, and simply talk to the woman. What is the worst that can happen? She
These
rejects
jumps
you,
between
and you are freed from
scenes
this
is
endless
a little
purgatory.
bit off-putting.
That... Yes, you are correct, of course. I do have a slight tendency to overthink things. Thank you.
So, at last, we return to the matter of the paper. I'm investigating a string of burglaries. Did you perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled?
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
You had an issue of The Strand here all along?
Well, naturally. I am a bookseller. I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So you ought to be familiar with the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no, my apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert on obscure languages and translation and
Yes, okay. Just give me the paper.
Oh, so the cryptology books weren't really anything. They were just... He's just interested in it. Explosion in docks, local support London. Had a rude awakening last night with a loud bangs. Thick red smoke disturbing the peace. I may skip a lot of this if it doesn't seem important. How do I... Oh, no, scroll wheel would be the correct thing to scroll down. Authorities commit an accident, incident. Doesn't
Come,
look
Dr.
like anything.
Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Farewell, Mr. Barnes. I hope to hear good news about you and Mrs. Fleming.
Okay, hopefully that's
Well,
good.
that was an utter waste of time.
An assassination did seem rather unlikely.
There was supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it. Something you wish to say, Doctor?
No? Well, only that you have a remarkable faculty for deduction and pattern recognition. And that perhaps, if ill-applied...
I see things that are not there.
Yes. It is London. There will always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
So it seems. Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an entirely different animal.
Which brings us back to my news from earlier. I think I have a case for you, a real one.
Case. Woo.
Indeed. Though perhaps not as thrilling as your stories from Cordona.
Not as
A patient
thrilling
of
as being
mine, Captain
assassinated by a
Stenwick,
cactus
told me that
spine.
his servant disappeared. I said I knew just the man to help. What do you say?
Oh, Watson.
Yes, I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery, nor the story to launch my writing career. But...
It's brilliant. Let's go.
Oh, good. Well, his house is nearby. Come.
Where are we going? This way? Oh, cool. Let's go. Hopefully there's no secrets around here that I'm missing.
Not much further now.
Not much further? I'm guessing the one with the constable? That's what they're called, right? Policeman?
Is this lousy attitude of yours because of my altercation with Inspector Lockhart? Did he put you up to this?
Sir, the inspector has nothing to do with it. I'm telling you the same thing I tell anyone seeking a missing person.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion. Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I told you about.
At last, a
Consulting
professional.
detective and
This
main
useless
character
officer
syndrome from an
refuses
anime.
to do anything about Kimmy here, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles. And it's my superiors who made this decision, sir.
What a name! Other missing people?
Have there been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. When life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer.
Why won't you investigate?
Why has the police department decided not to help?
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find Kimahia breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain Stenwick. Now, I must be off. Best of luck in your search.
You heard
Bye,
that, didn't you?
Ruffles.
The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony. Then we can lodge a complaint.
Captain, perhaps Mr. Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that he may begin his investigation.
Ah, yes. Quite right. Fire away.
Describe.
Tell me about Kimahir.
He's foreign. A Maori. All the way from New Zealand.
E.
Biggest man you've ever seen. And as strong as two. Dark hair and fearsome tattoos. He doesn't speak a whit of English. Never bothered to learn. But I made do with pointing. I invested a lot of money in him, so he must be found.
Jesus, okay. When did he vanish?
When did you last see your servant?
Was that Watson
Kimmy
coming
here
up behind me?
normally
Jesus, that
brings
was
me the
terrifying.
morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself. He must have escaped the night before yesterday.
Alright, where does he live?
May I see your servant's bedroom?
His shack is in the garden. You can't miss it.
Did you search the room?
Shack.
Of course, but only to check he wasn't lying dead inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
Okay. Why would he run away? How do you run away before? Hi, Watson! What are you doing back there, buddy? Just
I
lurking
take it
in the
this
corner
is
of the
the first
screen.
time Kimahir has vanished?
Undoubtedly.
Oh,
The man
no,
seemed
there he is.
terrified of the city. I think it was all the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
Okay. If he's scared of the city, why would he run away then?
Is
Hi,
there
Watson again.
any reason Kimahir may have left?
I should think not. He had all he could have wanted. Gainful employment, new clothes, and all the cabbage he could eat.
Oh, all the cabbage he could eat. Why would he ever want to leave?
Did Kimahir make off with anything of
Kimmy.
value?
Heavens, no.
I couldn't probably hear
I
what,
would
how
have
they
mentioned it
pronounced
to
it.
Sergeant Ruffles.
Still, he must have fled with some money on his person.
No. I kept his wages in my safe. For security.
All right, Captain. I think I have enough to get started. We shall first take a look around the mansion.
Go ahead. I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
You kept his wages in a safe? Is that like future payments or... Oh, excuse me, Watson. Okay. What a nice little estate you got there. Anything over here? No. Ooh, God, Watson, you okay?
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed. You think you know someone.
Yeah, Watson wouldn't really like that, eh? Oh, what is this? Got some fancy artwork out here. Oh, it's broken. Oh, what's this? Oh? Yeah, you're not gonna say anything about the glowing green thing? Okay.
Chewing tobacco.
New reward unlocked, checked bonus section in game menu. Ooh, okay. Can I move? Yes, I can. Oh, there's a boot print.
A shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots.
Okay. What is this? I'm intrigued by what this is. Can I not interact with that yet, maybe? Alright. I will leave that for a second, because it hasn't touched on it yet. Oh, here we go. Concentration helps you pick up smaller details about the world around you. When you see a wavy green circle, press Q to observe the object more closely. Don't forget to pin the relevant evidence. Some clues won't be visible without it. Oh god, okay. Tracks? Wheels, okay.
Could have left these tracks. They seem fresh.
Okay, now that... Oh, whoops. Now that I know what to do, hang on, let me go back and have a look at this. Can I... Oh, hang on, I gotta click and then press it. Knee print hiding. Oh,
Looks like
yeah,
a
I
knee
see.
print.
Okay.
Someone knelt here. The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were waiting a while.
Amazing, Mr. Holmes. To read the ground like an open book.
Okay, with enough clues, Sherlock can use imagination to construct the past. Prosecutors use see imagination nodes, interact with the nodes to begin, then recreate. Okay. This is familiar. This is like ooh. Okay. This is like a sinking city. Can I not? Okay, I can't do anything there. Hi, Watson. Let me get rid of that. Parallel wheels, tracks. Okay, maybe I need more evidence. Oh, wait, what was that? No? Okay, never mind.
No air coming through it.
What's this? He burnt something?
The ashes are long since cold.
Okay. Bone?
Button chops. The remains of a meal.
Fair enough. What's that? Oh. A tennis ball? Oh.
A heavy chemical odour. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Instead of tennis ball, okay.
Smell after my time in Afghanistan.
It's
an
an
opioid,
opioid.
Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
Okay. What is this? A whistle? I wouldn't know the correct
A
term for
Maori
these.
nose flute. Ngurus,
Nose flute,
they're
okay.
called.
Ah, okay.
Clothes made of hessian. Is Sten really so miserly?
Clothes made of hessian, okay. It did say that he holds his wages, so was he not paying him properly? What's this?
A scrap of hessian.
Nailed to the ground? Oh, wait. Oh, the bucket.
These were sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them.
He defended himself, maybe? Okay, hang on. Have I got... There's one over there. There's the wheel... The cart wheel, sorry. Okay. Hey, Watson. Excuse me. What a horrible little shed. My god, this poor man. Okay.
Do you think Kimmy here had an accomplice in his escape?
If it's an escape at all, he may have been... What's this? I'm not gonna interact with that? No? Okay. Oh. Oh! What the fuck?
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
Someone forced him out. So he didn't escape, he was kidnapped! Is that what it was? Oh, hang on, I probably have to do some... Hang on. Casework things? Pin evidence. I might actually have to follow those. That's probably an idea. Because the remains of the meal is a charcoal ball. The characteristic smell. The scent is hard to confuse with anything else. It is a narcotic. Yep. Unknown person, size 11, can be found behind the statue. Judging by the worn out sole, the footprint belongs to someone from the working class. Alright. Chewing tobacco, that. Okay, let's see if I can go out here and follow it. Oh, it's locked. Okay.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
An interesting key. Oh, what's this? Oh, there's more shit. Okay. Parallel tracks gone. Grass doesn't grow here, often used. Alright. Power logs fallen.
Someone moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
Expand. Logs in the shack are in shambles. If someone had dropped them, there are similar tracks near the shack. The garden cart was kept under the rain cover. Okay. Then there's this one here that's broken. Oops. Let's go talk to... Pin evidence. Hey all, hi X! How's it going? Trying to figure out what's happened to a servant, apparently. Hello? I really don't have... Oh no, yeah, I need the key.
The door to your garden has an interesting lock.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every
I'm
door
good,
of my
I'm
mansion.
good.
It makes them harder to pick.
Starting a new
Gimme
game,
here
very
and
exciting.
I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden.
I already did. I think someone smoked him. Smoked him out. Trail...
Are you joking? Why would I know this?
I don't know, just in case. Someone blocked... Oh yeah, Jimmy.
Are you joking? Why would I know
he
this?
doesn't care about that either.
I
Clothes?
came across
Okay.
a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimahia's?
Yes. I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed
What's
unfazed
what so
by
far?
his bare skin, but
Sherlock
I
Holmes.
found it
It's
distracting.
Sherlock Holmes: The Awakening is the full title of the game. So far, I'm just doing Sherlock things. I've followed Watson to, I believe he's an old captain in Watson's late army days, and his servant has gone missing. I'm getting the feeling that someone has taken him, like kidnapped him.
Are you joking? Why would I know this?
Now I'm just trying to deduce what's happening, and I'm also trying to get the key for the back garden gate to try and follow tracks that we found. There are interesting clues in the parallel tracks through the middle of the yard. They look fresh. Behind the statue, someone has been chewing tobacco.
Are you joking? Why
Nope,
would I know
never mind.
this?
He doesn't care about that either. What about the shoes?
Do you happen to know Kimahere's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest. But I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to
So
shoes.
it wasn't him kneeling behind the statue, it was someone else waiting for him. Alright. Chewing tobacco.
Has Kimahere ever indulged in tobacco?
No, the man doesn't even drink.
Are you certain? I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimahere's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco.
But he had a narcotic in the shack.
Why are you still here?
Oh, did he just give me the key? Okay, sweet. Okay, he didn't drink, he didn't smoke, but he had a narcotic. And then someone also smoked him out. Let's see if I can get out now. Do I have the key?
This lock is quite
Nope.
unusual.
Okay.
It
Oh,
appears that
whoops.
the key should be bent to the right.
Always wears clothes made of sacks. Says that the only he and Kimahe have the key to this unique lock. Okay, so maybe the key's in his shack? Oh! Yep, here it is. Nope. Wrong buttons. You're not gonna... Sherlock! I see the keys. Pick them up! Keep it missing. Unusual event. Ah! Oh no, this is to the left though. Yeah, can I interact with this now? I can. Yeah, see? Okay. So someone waited for him. Someone did that. Can I interact with this? Kimahe open the door? Wait a minute. No, yeah, someone else used the door. Okay. It isn't Kimahe here. It's a random. Though we don't know who it is. Someone smoked him out deliberately. Hi, Watson. Oh, okay, so, okay. Still learning this investigative... the way it's doing this. I don't really understand it fully yet, but learning. So I'm missing one. Okay. Yeah, so random opened the door, someone did that. Choked him out, waited. What am I missing? Maybe I can... hang on. Maybe I can leave it. There's a hole in your fence, sir. Do you know that? Let's have a look. This is man with teeth. He's gonna body from fuck on him. I don't get it, Ah, you know what? This. I didn't even see this.
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Okay, and then... oh, there's a scuffle of some sort. Where am I looking? What am I doing? Tools? No. Is it this maybe? No, it's the one I found. No? Game, what do you want from me? Oh, this. You know what? I didn't even see that.
A small navy spyglass.
Okay. So, I'm gonna say that... This guy. Oh, he tripped while he was trying to drag the guy out. No? I'm missing? Wait, which one? What's wrong with this one? Oh. Is that correct? Because he would have had the spyglass with him.
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimahir went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimahir inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimahir had the key in his shack.
Remarkable. It makes total sense.
It makes total sense. It took me a while. Okay, hang on, let me get rid of this. Oh. Pin. Okay. So, will you give me the key now? Someone kidnapped your servant. Makes sense with the narcotics, at least. Because he wasn't a drinker or a smoker, so why would he use drugs? So,
You'd best have found something by now, gentlemen.
look, it took me a while, leave me alone. Was intoxicated, someone had eyes on car tracks. Someone had eyes.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
No, he wouldn't have. He wouldn't have had the means of obtaining narcotics because the guy withheld his currency, without his wages.
You said that you
So-
checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimahir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I'm almost finished. Hold on.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimahir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimahir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large
See,
as Kimahir,
that's what I that's what
the
I said.
intruder
Axe
stole
when
the
I
cart
gave
and
him
rolled
the
right out of your
glasses.
garden.
He
Now,
looked a lot better with it,
hold
but
on.
now every time he's in a
All
cutscene, he
this
looks like
simply to
a
tell me what I
the main character
already
from a
know.
anime.
Why
From a
haven't you
anime.
found him yet?
Like he's
I
gonna push
only
up the
arrived
glasses
a
and have that
moment ago.
fucking sheen.
It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every
I was gonna
second
change it, but now I'm like,
here
it's stuck
waiting
now.
for me to stroke your ego is another second wasted. I'm
You
not
can
interested in the
dress
how,
Holmes
the
up in different
why,
outfits
or
and give
the
him
who.
beards and stuff, which is really
I'm
weird,
only
but
interested in recovering my investment.
it allowed me to give him
Spare
glasses.
me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
Honestly, very in character. It's surprising to me to see him so young. I don't know why I expected him to be a little bit older. Do it yourself. What did you call me? Are there dialogue choices in this game?
Truly, there is no better evidence of a man's nature than the way he treats those who help him. And you, sir, are a brute. The cruelty of your ignorance about the Maori people.
Tell
your
him,
selfish
Holmes.
attitude to a man's kidnapping.
Pop off, son.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
Alright. Let's go. I think I can unlock the door now. What a cute little backyard he's got though. Alright. Hey, let's go. Alright. Oh. Well, first of all, let's see what's around here. Well, there's tracks. Oh, and look at that, the carriage is gone. What a coincidence. Why is there a broken vase just standing there? Alright, I don't think there's anything this way. Oh, I saw those shiny little thingies. What's this? The dung?
A large pile of horse droppings.
So there was a carriage here. Well, there was a carriage here. There was a carriage at the end of it, but I mean, for the kidnappers, they put him in a carriage?
Many cigarette butts. Someone stood here for hours. There was a cab waiting here. Our abductor slipped in and then off into the night.
Okay. Oh, this is the cart. Great timing on the carriage. It's
A
just so
strange
coincidental.
substance. I have my suspicions based on the colour and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor?
What is it? Watson, what is it? Roy Soulsby.
Roy Soulsby. That be the name of our man.
Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter.
Then we're in agreement. Well done.
Saltpeat? What's saltpeat? There's something else here. Hang on. This way? Yep.
Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahir's cart, I gather.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what he was looking at until he said grass. And then the cut rope, I guess.
Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair.
Well, it makes sense because he had a Navy spyglass, so he would know Navy knots. Investigation scene complete. Okay. I want to look down here. Or maybe I meant to go back and say like, hey, yeah, no, he was definitely kidnapped. Getting ahead of myself.
This dreary rain is making him...
Here we go. Okay. What are the notable features of the abductor? It's a good question. He smokes. I don't know what saltpeter is, but sure. And sailor smart. Nope. Calling card? Nope. Spyglass? Nope. No, clothes are made of Hessian is, the other guys. Footprints? There we go. Okay. The footprints could lead to the abduction? Nope. Trail? Nope. Abductor's trail, clues, lock. Nope. Testimony, no. Sailor's not. And the spyglass? Okay. Oh, was kidnapped by a sailor. I fucking could have told you that without having to go through that. Particularly on spyglass and footprints of a working man's boot, they all add up to one conclusion. His abductor was a sailor. Okie dokie. So I'm gonna say the docks. Okay. Strand, Doctor's Trail, and then the calling card? Nope. Spyglass? Nope. Okay. So those two are correct. That's what I'm putting it down to, that green means correct, and when it takes one away, it's like technically telling you like, no, that's incorrect. Try again. No? Okay. Because it hasn't really explained this properly. So I'm kind of just working it out as I go. No? Okay, there we go. All evidence points to... we now know that Kimahir's kidnapper is most likely a sailor, that his wallet bears saltpeat residue, and that there was a recent saltpeat... Oh, the accident in the dock, that's right. For London, everything suggested that to find Kimahir, we must head to the port of London. Alright. I kind of suspected that's where it was going, but... sailor, Dr. Trail, calling card. Is that pinned? No, it's pinned. It is vital that we find a cab to the port of London.
The Strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter
I talk to
accident.
you?
Doctor, do you recall?
Nope.
The Port of London. Of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed.
Need a cab,
We shall
you
need
a
to
cab.
take a cab there.
You a cab. Can I return after leaving? Be sure to finish everything you wanted to do here. I guess. I don't know what else.
The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
I'm guessing if you have like multiple quests in an area, you can skip them with their side quests. Blood Red Knight. Ooh. Dramatic. Love it. Oops. Sorry, knocked my mic. Try and take a sip of water.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
One kidnapping does
Hey,
not
I didn't give you a
destroy
hat.
me.
Take that off.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
I do not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps, before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor. After that...
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer, and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued.
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. Without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimahir?